Hello fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Some of you could be having passion and making children here. See 3 children here, so you know, if you're not ready to have any more kids, it's time to strap up or take the pill, whatever it takes. Somebody could be having passion here with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or somebody could be communicating you regarding somebody having passion. Wow, let's see, this is for fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Let's see what message is coming out for fire signs. Let's see who's in your environment here, fire signs. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please subscribe, like, share, follow. Let's see, fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Definitely could be dealing with a mature woman here, fire signs. This could be you, or it could be somebody you're dealing with. Some of you are dealing with the Ice King and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. This person usually wants the truth. They're not very emotional. They're very analytical, I would say. Okay. So let's see what other message here for. This person could have green eyes. Oh, somebody could be dating somebody with green eyes. Black hair, having some fun times, okay? And for some of you, there's definitely going to be some gossip here, fire signs. Could be you gossiping regarding a soulmate here, because somebody wants their freedom here now. Somebody in the family. Somebody could have kids which has been dating somebody else. There's going to be some form of gossip going on, or third party situation here. Okay? For some of you could be starting a new love, new relationship with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be when you travel, for some of you. Or this person's traveling towards you. So let's see. This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone could be dating a soulmate. Someone's having some exciting times here though. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Because this mature woman, someone's gossiping about this woman, about dating a soulmate. This person could be distant from you, or they could be breaking the chains. Okay, that's somebody you were stable for a long time with. Someone's ill. Someone's going through bad health. Somebody who was dating is going through some bad health here. Okay? Somebody's sick. Somebody needs some time. Wow. Could be a mature woman here who's ill. You could be distant from yourself here, fire signs. But there's going to be some gossip over some money, some sudden wealth. Okay. Yeah, you got an official person coming in. That could be a soulmate, somebody in the army, somebody, officer, judge, solicitor, or somebody seeking some freedom here. Someone's going to the courthouse. Okay, wow. Main male, seeking their freedom here. Okay, so you got the mature woman, the main male, distant horizon, sudden wealth, bad health, and somebody official. Tell me about this family. What's going on here? Somebody's working very hard with the family here. Okay. Could be working from home. But somebody's expecting some news here. And it could be regarding this mature man. It's a bit reversed there. The message is going to be coming in. Could be an end of a marriage for somebody. Somebody had in high honor. Wow. Somebody could have been in an open relationship, I'm hearing. But a mother figure here, a mature woman, is going through some bad health. Could be somebody you was dating here. For some of you, you got the heart with the key on top of the distant horizon. This is welcoming love, or meeting the one who has the open heart, getting together. Like I said, some of you could be contacting somebody who's a distance from you. Okay. Some of you are breaking the chains from that. And with the bad health, you've got hand of the cards were dealt here. Someone took a chance, a risk. Just being very strategic about it. Because they didn't show the hand that when they was doing it. Someone took a gamble here. Okay, and they could have got some STD I hear. I hear that too. I know. Somebody might like you. Somebody likes you here, fire signs. Romance is blooming, but be careful. Don't want kids, or you don't want to have more kids. Strap up, and those take precaution. Take some form of contraception, because somebody here could end up ill or get some STD, so be careful. Okay, tell me about this mature woman that someone's just having fun with. Got the hammer. This is sabotage. This is somebody rebuilding or interrogation you're going to go through. This person's very persistent. Okay, someone's self-sabotaging here. Someone took a gamble or a risk here. Someone could have met the one. Tell me about this sudden wealth here, because there's some gossip going around regarding this. Okay, could be with a soulmate connection. Okay, you've got camera. Somebody's reminiscing about keepsake, perception, learning from the past. Someone's trying to make some new memories here, because somebody who's about this sudden wealth is very materialistic, I'm hearing. Somebody with this soulmate here, this official person, it's unconditional love. Someone's giving and receiving affection and falling in love here, fire signs. And it could be with this male though, who's going to be free. Somebody could have been already in a committed relationship and setting themselves free. Somebody could be working at home with a family. Whoa. And somebody here in the palm trees here who's trying to get some stability in their life, some security. There's permanent, there's growth, there's endurance here. But in the work here, occupation in the family, there's a snake. A girl with a snake. This is a narcissist. This is somebody's being charmed or used here. Someone needs to set some boundaries in the family. Okay, or somebody's working on setting some boundaries because they're dealing with a narcissist. For some of you though, whoa, I'm hearing. You could be dealing with somebody who's empathic and somebody who's a narcissist. Now, an empathic person is a narcissist's worst nightmare, because they can feel and know everything you're trying to hide here, fire signs. Okay, or vice versa. But somebody needs to set some boundaries here, because bottom of the deck you got girl talk here. Someone's spending time with their friends, but somebody's moving on, and somebody's going to be happily single, and some of you are living in the moment and having fun. You know what I mean? But some of you are self-sabotaging, I'm hearing. Okay, some of you are choosing somebody that you wouldn't commit to anyway because you don't want to settle down. Somebody could be a player. Yeah, there's going to be a breakup and a separation though. Someone's going to ask this. Okay, some of you though need to stop the pattern, because somebody could be feeling abandoned. Someone's going through some silent treatment here. You're either not talking to somebody or someone's not talking to you and they've moved on and separated from you, fire signs. Okay, because you're definitely dealing with a snake. You'll know if it's male or female, because girl talk is coming up strong. A lot of gossip going on here. They're talking. Let's see what other message is coming through here for fire signs. Ooh. On top of the heart with the key, you got free yourself here. Freedom there. It's time to take back control of your life here, fire signs. Okay. Someone's giving away the power here, because you got the hands of the cards here. You say take a chance. Someone's taking a risk here, dating somebody, but they could be have ill health. Okay. They could be going through some ill health. Okay. Got options, and they could have caught STD. I keep hearing that. Ooh. On top of that is deception here. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship here, fire signs, and you need to free yourself. Okay, because somebody here is self-sabotaging the relationship. Okay, they're asking a lot of questions. Some of you, it could be you. Some of it could be somebody's asking you a lot of questions. But it's telling you to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectation. Okay, because somebody could be dealing with somebody official here, and it's going to be unconditional love, but somebody needs to free themselves, because yep, release your ex. It's going to be gossip about this, but somebody's reminiscing about keepsakes. Somebody needs to learn from the past here and make new memories. They need to release their ex. The time has come to clear your energy here, fire signs, okay? Because some of you are holding on into a situation that's already over, but you're not setting yourself free. And for some of you, you met this soulmate here after you release your ex, okay? And it will be unconditional love, right? Whoa. Some of you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation here with this person. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Whoever you're going to meet, you can discuss your feelings openly. It's unconditional love, okay? But like I said, it's time to free your ex. This person, you could even be getting some stability, security. It's permanent, it's enduring, it's flexible. This is somebody you got chemistry with. There's a strong magnetic attraction here between you and this person. But there's a snake, a girl with a snake here. There's a narcissist. Someone's being charmed or used there, okay? But there's some deception going on here, and you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring here. For whoever you're going to meet here, it's going to be your soulmate. And the bottom of the deck though came out reversed, but it's telling you pay attention to the red flags here. The signs of caution you here, fire signs. Okay, something is trying to tell you something's going on here that you're going to need to free yourself from. Okay, once you release your ex, you're going to meet somebody that's going to be your soulmate. Okay, because some of you are holding on to somebody that you gave your power away to, or you're taking advantage of somebody here. Vice versa, you'll know which one resonates with you. Let's see. Reason why free yourself is this mature woman here. Could be a mother figure for some of you. Some of you is a wife. Okay, somebody could be somebody even older than you if you're younger than them. Free yourself. Whoa, the devil too. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but for some of you though, it denotes greedy, materialistic. This person is. They're very selfish. They disregard for others here. Some of you need to be aware of someone who tries to control you here. Okay, because some of you are caught in an unhealthy situation, because it talks about sexual perversity, dark secrets, sexual addictions, overspending, substance abuse, compulsions. You judge people by their values and not by the outside appearance here, because somebody's also excuse me, could be with a Capricorn, or for somebody here, they're involved in a very codependent situation here, where somebody could even be on drugs, alcohol, sex addictions, shopaholic, you know what addictions that draws you in, okay? Because the devil's usually somebody that's can be sometimes be misunderstood, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean something bad could happen. But for some of you though, when the devil turns up, it's somebody's shadow side of their personality. They do bad things because the negative part of their own personality is expressing itself. Because to deny this side of yourself here is to give it power over to you and give it free reins over your life. Eventually it will destroy you though. Because somebody's in a codependent relationship with a mature woman here, okay? For some of you though, with the devil here turning up, right? It can be a card about bondage, but often this bondage is metaphoric and internal. This card, you are called to look beyond superficial appearance here, fire signs, okay, and go deeper into the truth and meaning of the situation here, okay? You're also asked to remember that when you're feeling restrained, you nearly always hold the key to your own freedom, but you give it up for hope, because some of you need to free yourself. There is a distance between you and this person here, okay? Some of you opened your heart and you're getting to know this person, okay? But this person could be toxic or codependent, okay? For some of you, it's important that no matter what your situation is, that you always have options to choose from here. Because for some of you, first things first, don't let other people tell you that your options are limited here, because you got somebody here who's trying to control you here. They could be even trying to do it from a distance here. Whoa! Aha! I heard that. Someone's using black magic. Sorry, voodoo, whatever you want to call it. Okay? To control you, and it could be a woman, and it could even be from a distance here. Okay? If you come to that conclusion, be sure that you're coming to it on your own here, though, for some of you. Regardless, it will be crucial, though, to remember that you can free yourself from whatever restrictions are holding you back here, fire signs, okay? Anytime you choose to do so. Because you may have the feeling that now that you're not in control of your life, or sometimes this happens as a result of your own action here, fire signs, but more often as a byproduct of inaction. So take action, okay? Whatever steps you can give yourself the feeling, okay, however slight, okay, of being in control, even if that's merely making a choice on what you're going to have for dinner. Small steps are important too here, fire signs, okay? But you need to free yourself from some toxic codependency here, addiction, okay? So for some of you, you may be well trapped in a job that you detest, but you can't see your way clear to leave because of the security. For some of you, you need to consider whether or not the trade-off are worth it. Because the truth of the matter is that this day and age, very few jobs, pensions, etc., and so forth are truly secure, especially in this lockdown now when this coronavirus going on. So if you choose to stay where you are, be aware that this is a choice that you're making here, fire signs, no matter what. If it's in work, okay, because nothing has been forced upon you here. So if you don't feel the trade-off is worth your unhappiness in this job, start putting out feelers and giving thought to what you can do to change the situation here. Because you're not trapped unless you allow yourself to be here, trapped here. So some of you, like I said, you need to set yourself free. But for some of you, if you're in a long-term romantic relationship, one or both parties may have gotten to the point where they feel as though they're trapped in a situation. And if you're getting signals that this is the case, right, try to talk about it. If you want to save the relationship, that's for some of you, okay? Because some of you, like I said, need to free yourself from this, okay? If you want to save the relationship, talk about it, okay? Because sometimes when the devil turns up like this, okay, there's really nothing to be done but to end an unhappy relationship for some of you, okay? Because we always have a choice here, fire signs. Some of you need to take steps to keep the magic alive. And if you're seeking love, for some of you, this may be a signal that you're reaching a point of desperation here. You know what I mean? Sorry to say. And an attitude, okay, which definitely drives off would-be lovers here, okay? So in that case, consider taking a short time out from a relationship seeking for some of you and get to know yourself better. Some of you need to return to your search when it feels less urgent, not so desperate, okay? Some of you need to set yourself from a toxic, codependent situation, because there's definitely deception around you here, okay? Because things may be or may get very tight in the near future here, okay? So some of you, try not to resent the situation, but to deal calmly and rational with it. Some of you need to take one step at a time though, because if you need to financially help, don't be afraid or too proud to ask for it, okay? Because help is always available. So if you're feeling flush right now, this is still a good time that calls for financial restraint here for some of you. Some of you need to save for the preferable rainy day, because For some of you, I feel it could be around the corner. If it's regarding your health, this is the time that you need to watch out for being overworked, overtired, overstressed. Exercise will help some of you, you know what I mean? Or, as with anything, that helps you focus on the problem faced by others than on your own problems, because sometimes it's a distraction. If you deal with somebody else's problem, it takes your mind off your own, okay? But if some of you are dealing with a chronic health condition, don't let it define you, okay? You're more than your disease, and you're better served by using any health challenges to actually grow from this, okay? Because like I said, some of you could be dating and end up with an STD. I keep hearing that strongly. Somebody here could be so toxic that they're even sending negative thoughts towards you here, fire signs, okay, that you need to free yourself from. And on a spiritual level, we'll say to you this: keeping a positive mindset is of the utmost importance right now, fire signs. Positive affirmations are important, and that will benefit you. So some of you need to take a look at who you surround yourself with, okay? Are there upbeat, positive people in your midst right now, fire signs? Or are you surrounded by overcritical, fault-finding people who nitpick you to the point where you're depressed? So take stock then, and take action. Life is short, not to choose a catching, so be careful who you lay down with, you know what I mean? So people lay down with dogs who end up getting up with fleas for some of you, because some of you are going to put down this burden. Because some of you are frustrated because it's complacent now. You've been doing the same thing too long. It could be a lawsuit or court cases pending for some of you. And for some of you, you will lose, because it seems to be some lies and intrigue going on here, fire signs. Someone makes trouble for you here. There could be some bad luck that plagues you for several months here, because it seems like a major change in your life will improve your outlook here. So you got to think positive, okay? Someone here needed to put down this burden of codependency, okay? It more was a hindrance than a help, okay, that they need to free themselves from. For some of you though, in the situation with the Ten of Wands, you may feel as if you're carrying a very heavy burden here. You may want to look hard at this and see if there's any way that you might lighten your load, either literally or figuratively. Wow. If you look carefully though, you may find that part of the burden you are carrying here, fire sign, could be emotionally, actually belongs to someone else, not your own. Carrying somebody else's emotions or their codependency or their addictions, okay? Or somebody may feel that about you, okay? But it will be important for you to pace yourself now. Don't try to do too much. Now, the card that's flipped over here is the Three of Cups, okay? Some of you could be partying hard, could be celebrating with friends, okay? Could be a strong friendship or very important at this time. And for some of you, you could be in a third party situation that you're putting down. Some of you though, it could be through lack of exercise or overindulgence in food and drink and resulting in weight gain for some of you. There could even be some arguments and misunderstanding here. But someone's confused feelings. Because someone's feeling lonely and isolated. But so like I keep saying, some of you though, you need to take care of yourself and think positive here and put down this burden, because like the devil's in your life here and they're feeding you negativity, and you need to free yourself. You could be around somebody who's very toxic and they've got nothing good to say, okay? For some of you though, you're probably tired. You've been working very hard, personally and professionally, and you could use a break. So give yourself one, okay? Because for some of you, if it's regarding your workload may be unrealistically heavy now for some of you. So don't hesitate to ask for help or ask questions, right? And if your supervisor or a colleague comes to you with a request for something new on top of your already incredible overflowing plate, ask them which thing you should not do to make room to do the new thing. Because it's like, how many things do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Do I have to put down this position then to pick up that position? Do you want me to go over to that side? So to do that I have to leave. You understand? It's like someone's trying to put too much burden on you and you need to speak up. Okay? Because if you're looking for a position without much success, don't lose heart here. Keep trying and you cannot fail here. Alright? When it concerns your love, it usually signifies a hard place in a relationship here. It can be that your beloved is undergoing some form of rough time right now. That has nothing to do with your relationship, but they might need your support here. Okay? Because a third party could be involved here. Alright? Because there's something in the relationship that needs examining here, especially when it concerns a third party here. Okay? Or feeling isolated, or feeling that there's a lot of arguments and misunderstandings going on. Right? You're not gained by pretending that there's no problem here, fire signs. Okay? Because if you're in the market for love, don't despair, okay? Because your time will eventually come for those who are single, but perhaps now is a good time to halt your search and just take some time and rest and reflect right now, okay? Some of you could be reflecting on the third party. I keep hearing that. You keep reflecting on the third party when the person was out there partying, or it could be you. When it concerns your finances here though, you're probably feeling overburdened and stressed about money right now, fire signs. Okay? Some of you will be best served by looking at your situation calmly, dispassionately, and making a plan here, because a wise man once said, expect the best but plan for the worst. Okay? You can do both things now. Because some of you, by avoiding the problems, will not make them disappear here for some of you. Because some of you are trying to avoid an argument, a disagreement, because you don't want to rock the boat. Okay? Some of you though, you need to be creative in your problem solving. And don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. Keep hearing that. Okay? When it concerns your health though, for some of you, stress may have been a serious toll on your body, but there are things that you can do to rebuild. First of all, calm down for one, fire signs. Secondly, be sure that you're getting adequate rest and sleep. Some of you may need even to consider some form of supplication, okay? If you need it, you know, strengthen your bones, cod liver oils and all that for your skin, your hair, you know, start looking after yourself. Because stress is particularly bad about depleting your vitamins in your body, okay? Some of you might need to go and take a massage and a vacation. That can work wonders now. Maybe that's what you need, or Reiki healing, you know? Because if fatigue and sleeplessness and physical problems have persisted, some of you need to get some treatment. Even if you have no money and no health insurance, there's help available to you. Find it online. There's a lot of YouTube channels, you know. What is it? There's YouTube, there's Instagrams, there's a load of information on the internet. We're in the 2021 now, you know, knowledge is increasing now, fire signs. There's no excuse, okay? Because spiritually though, don't be afraid to reach out for assistance if you need it. But you also have to learn when enough is enough here, fire signs, as well. And when it's time to get out from under the burden. The major theme here is to take good care of yourself in every way here, fire signs. And to do so is a special critical right now for some of you. Alright? Because for some of you, it's important that you're completely honest with yourself and everyone around you now. No one is served by being deceptive here. And if you feel that someone is important to you is being dishonest, you may well be correct. Okay? However, be certain before confronting anyone. Sometimes a confrontation is not necessary at all. Just take it slow. You may be stressed out. You know? Someone may be being foolish. irresponsible, immature, because you're childlike in some ways here, fire signs, and you still have much to learn. But it seems like worry and fear seem to block your positive actions right now. Some of you don't submit to others' rules and demands or conformity right now, because someone's trying to control you here. Okay? Some of you though, you seem to don't recognize the danger you're in right now, because some of you are close to ruin or making some crazy decision here, or some reckless action and foolish choice you're going to make, because your ideas are not seem to be sound, and it may lead to some form of catastrophe here. And that is, some of you need to put down the burden of a third party. Okay, some of you need to set yourself free from a toxic codependent situation, overindulging in alcohol or drugs. You need to put that burden down for some of you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing for some of you. Or a woman you're dealing with is like that. Okay, because the Three of Cups here reversed like this, it's usually somebody here who's in an upbeat card, refers to buildings, enhancing one's sense of community. So somebody's partying hard in the community, because somebody doesn't want to go it alone. Okay, some of you are looking forward to some form of reunion with someone or something. Okay, that you've been apart from for some time now. Okay, but there's a sense of feeling supported by friends and family. So some of you need to make a point to stay in touch with people now. And some of you could be putting down the burden of a toxic codependent relationship. Okay. I can also see this envy and jealousy around here as well. And that can be an issue right now. That could be you, fire signs, or somebody's sending that energy towards you. But the mood in general in your working world should be relevantly pleasant though. So if you're looking for work here, fire signs, you should be quite successful, perhaps surprisingly so for some of you. Okay, how well things are working out for you, so don't give up here. Okay, when you get concerns you love though, some of you are in a committed relationship. Okay, you may find that the financial stresses are affecting your relationship. And if you're single, you may very well meet a new romantic possibility through friends. So make a point to get out and mingle here in groups, especially if you're looking for love. Okay? And for some of you, regarding your finances though, this is an important time not to get too attached to money. What you are worth has nothing to do with the size of your paycheck here. Okay? Money will likely be flowing in just fine, but maybe going out just as fast or nearly as fast for some of you. Okay, but for some of you, don't allow yourself to give in to feelings of jealousy about other people's finances neither. Just take care of your own. Okay, don't matter what they're earning. Okay, some of you may have to make a choice between a high paid job and a low paid job, between employed and self-employed. You may not make money at first, but eventually it will build up, but at least you're out from all the stress, third party situation, gossip that you need to put down, toxic situation, that's environment that you're in for some of you. Okay, and for some of you might be making some important strides in improving your health. Because once you put down that burden of that toxic codependence, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is your crutch is for some of you, okay? Some of you might even be taking a look at what your friends and family members are doing to support and improve their health. Ask around, don't be proud, you know what I mean? Ask somebody who's been in the same situation as you and how they got out of it, okay? But for some of you on a spiritual level though, right, you might benefit from some fellowship now in order to deepen your spirituality. Even if you consider your spiritual side to be intensely private and dislike talking with others about it, this is an excellent time to consider and learn from the experience and attitude of others to their spirituality. Some of you just need to reach out in whatever way you can, because the Bible says where 2 or 3 are gathered, that's where God's presence is. So you don't have to be me, myself, and I. Okay? Now this card's been popping out for a while, so let me see what it is on top of deception. Wow. Someone's dating somebody, they could end up with an STD. Okay? Someone's stressed out. Some of you, it seems like with this deception, someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship here. That somebody you could be dating. Okay? It seems like your priorities are dangerously out of balance here, fire sign. And though things appear to be going well, there could be some form of scandal. Like I said, people are gossiping here. This gossip card here. Okay? But there could be loss of some innocence here. Because some of you enter a world where people play for keeps. Not for the weak or the cautious here, fire signs. So you stay on the self-destructive path even though you know that it's clearly the wrong thing to do. You cause your own pain here. So that's for somebody. Being deceptive, juggling, could end up with a sickness for some of you. Somebody here is going through some severe depression here, some of you. Not sleeping at night time. Could be in a relationship with a soulmate for some of you, somebody you live with, or some of you might even be thinking about moving. But some of you, you could be in a home, you could be by yourself, but you're not in a good place. Because some of you here could be up in your head regarding somebody from your past who came back. Okay? Some of you are concentrating on the pleasant, happy memory of the good times to comfort you in times of troubles. Some of you are remembering the good times to let go of the bad. Some of you though, someone or something from the past brings you happiness here. It could be emotional relief and healing from a grief or a loss here for some of you. But some of you, you're up in your head about some form of deception here. Somebody's ill. Yeah, it could be mental illness for some of you, but someone's going to come back to make you happy. Well, somebody wanted a reunion, but there's a third party involved, I keep hearing. Okay? Somebody's self-sabotaging here. Could it be this mature woman here? Okay? So someone needs to keep an open mind. That the soulmate may differ than the usual type. It's not usually somebody usually would go for here, fire signs. You know what I mean? Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Ooh, this female's a perfectionist. She conceals her true emotions. She can be vicious, gossip, betrayal. This person's not a true friend here, fire signs. She seems to say what she thinks people wants to hear. She's envious of you. Do not trust this woman. She'll cause problem for you. Could be an Aquarius. For some of you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay? Somebody here had several choices in the past. You're dealing with life on a very superficial level here. Or this person is, because there seems to be a lack of action. There's some form of disappointment over a relationship that do not work here for some of you here, fire signs. Because you're deceiving yourself. You possibly made a bad decision, and some of you need to consider your motives carefully and take initiative and follow up. Action is necessary for a positive outcome here, fire signs, because in the past somebody was in a third party situation. Now somebody wants to come back home or come back to the relationship. Now it says release your ex. On top of release your ex, the card that's come out is the death card. Okay, someone actually might be reminiscing, but there's going to be some gossip going on here. It's going to be a great change in your life here, fire signs. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, there's going to be some renewal, personal growth through honest self-examination here. This could be an end of an era for some of you. Some of you are putting the past behind you, but some of you are fearing the unknown of change and being out of control. Okay, but some of you need to focus on the essential in your life and just simplify right now. So some of you is going to be walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. You're walking away from third party situation. You're walking away from people who gossip about you. You're releasing your ex for some of you. You might keep some memories about it, but you're walking away because of the major change. You're going through a transformation right now. Which is what? Fire sign. So we just could be dealing with a water sign. Tell me about this death card here for fire signs. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Tell me about this death card. Some of you, you're at a stalemate, at a conflict. You need to make a decision. It's not going to be an easy decision to walk away from people and things and release your ex. You know what I mean? It's not an easy decision, but you need to take the blindfolds off because some of you are in denial. Okay? For some of you, your heart's closed off because to avoid the possibility of pain. There could be some emotional barriers to protect you from love. You're basically in denial. Okay? Some of you've got an inability to kind of accept the reality of your problems. Some of you keep the situation from changing. Some of you, though, you need to take some action and compromise or resolve an issue here. And some of you need to release your ex and move on and walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Find somebody who's more of your soulmate, that you got more in common with, that you can communicate with, that you're both on the same level. Because some of you could have been dealing with a magician here, or someone who was being manipulated. Somebody here could have been very selfish and manipulative in a relentless pursuit of money here. Okay, that you could have been dealing with the fire sign, or it could have been you. Because you attempt to control or deceive others. You don't recognize good opportunities, some of you, when you see it. Okay? Some of you is a lack of clear thinking. Some of you refuse to accept reality of the situation. There's no control over bad luck here, fire signs, but eventually go away. But some of you are being very indecisive, and because of this, it's causing anxiety, distractions seem to plague you here. And for some of you right now, you could be well suited to a high-tech field here. You're a risk taker, an overachiever. You're highly organized with tremendous powers of concentration. You're flexible and creative and determined. And the strength of your personality will overcome all problems here, fire signs. So take charge and take action. Okay? Because some of you need to make a decision and walk away and release your ex. Okay? People are going to be gossiping. There's going to be coming to you. Okay? Now, some of you, though, you're going to meet your soulmate. Right? This could be somebody who's official. This person got unconditional love for you, though. They're giving and receiving and very affection. Somebody could be falling in love. Somebody needs to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Because somebody seems like somebody's getting rejected there, pulling away. Okay? This is your soulmate. Some of you might be in a karmic relationship. Let's see, eh? Tell me about this heart-to-heart conversation here. If somebody was in a third-party situation, somebody's walking away from this here. Okay? Somebody was partying too hard and someone was too cold. Third party. There could be arguments in the workplace, in the home for some of you. Okay? There could be fighting over profits and who gets credit on projects. This could lead to failure for some of you. Some of you need to watch out for someone who's envious. No one will compromise here, I can see in this situation here. There could be someone's very selfish and preoccupied with profit and personal advancement here. Someone's putting individual needs above the whole group, the whole family, the whole unit, the working environment, the whole team. And there will be conflicts at work and at home for some of you. Because you've got the 8 of Cups, and that's reversed. Somebody here is relentless pursuit of money. Financial problems are going on here. Could be a loss of value. You might examine and change your goals in life. There could be a new love or rekindle romance. Maybe just an illusion of happiness for some of you. Some of you could lose something real and enduring if you chase this illusion here. And money will not make you happy here. Either get in touch with your core values here, because somebody's putting money above your relationship. Okay? Sacrificing your relationship with your soulmate for some of you. You need to communicate and reach some form of compromise here. Somebody's thinking about walking away, or somebody who thought the grass is green on the other side may want to return. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Okay? Well, it signifies a man here who's very stubborn. He seems to hurt other people's feelings without thinking. He puts his own needs first. He changes job frequently. He's not successful. It's very erratic. This person has erratic mood swings. He can cause conflict in your relationship. He blames others for his failures. He overreacts to the slightest provocation. He represses his anger. This person is unstable. All they do is pound, they find the negative. They've got nothing good to say, I keep hearing. They've got nothing good to say. Okay? And maybe you need to seek your freedom here from this main male for some of you. Even though it's a stable and secure relationship, there might even be strong chemistry between you. But this person's unstable. Okay, he's not a good father. He's absent father here. Chemistry, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this Queen of Cups here signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has an unpredictable reaction here. Cruel and seeks revenge. Like I said, there's a woman here. Could be Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But the energy I'm picking up here, there's a strong chemistry here. Okay? But someone's seeking their freedom here. This woman seeks to manipulate and control you here. She has an unpredictable reaction. Okay? She can be also cruel and seeks revenge. But it's telling you to persevere. But somebody know not to persevere, because it shows somebody who's perverse, they're twisted, they got a crafty and dishonest, and they could be immoral. She uses people and then discards them. Tell you not to trust this person. Okay? This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? Somebody's in a third party situation with somebody who came up from the past. Somebody here was looking for a positive outcome here. The truth is going to be spoken here. Someone's going to get some clarity. Okay? Because it's an excellent time to work on intellectual projects here right now, fire signs. Breakthrough is possible. But your life is, or mission or career direction will become clear to you. Some of you are going to have the ability to persevere, will be. Yeah, I did say it before, but it's like, yeah, trying to persevere. And will be crucially, during this period, decisions should be guided though by what is just, true and honourable. Think of a problem as an opportunity for change here for some of you. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Because somebody's lying. Signifies a male over 40 who conceals his emotion and very intelligent but dangerous man. He can be cruel, self-centered. He plots against you here. Okay? This person's sadistic and manipulative. He enjoys causing suffering and trouble. Look out. Okay? Because this person only looking out for their own interest. Watch out for this action here of this person. You're going to get some truth and clarity about this person. They may have air and water in the chart, but this person is lying. They're very cutting and very manipulative. Okay? You got judgment at the bottom of the deck. Someone could be going through some form of karma here. There could be arguments about legal, contractual issues resolved in your favour here. And if you wrong someone here, fire sign, seek reconciliation and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on with your life. And find a new career for some of you. And if you have been in a low period, this card signifies a turnaround here. But somebody here could be the same person or two different people. But both can't be trusted here. This earth sign and this air sign. Right? Don't sign any important documents with this person. Somebody's very lying, cheating. Bit of a narcissist. What a second chance. But this person's a player. They're very controlling, they're overbearing, quick to anger in interpersonal relationships and at work. This person is very judgmental and intolerant of others. Lifestyle and opinion, they're ignorant, they're close to new ideas, they prefer to maintain the status quo. They're proud of prejudice and rigid. This person creates conflict and unhappiness for you. And for some of you, it could even be yourself here, but you need to make a decision here and complete a cycle here, fire signs. Let go, let God. Because you're out of control. This could be you, Aries, or you're dealing with an Aries. Okay? But someone's a narcissist here. Okay? Could be somebody you work with or in the family, right? Father figure is an absent father. Ooh. Some of you could be in an open relationship or a marriage could be ending here with this person. Okay. It's going to be a loss of a job or a loss of control, this person. It could be abuse of power or someone who's very dominating. Okay. This could be somebody that you're married to or somebody that you actually in an open relationship with. Okay. Could be somebody in your family. Oops. See, Aries, Taurus, strongly in the family. Okay, somebody's working very hard here. Somebody here who's could be a narcissist and got a snake. Someone's being used here. They need to set some boundaries with this person who's very controlling, very manipulative. Okay, very false. Somebody here could be giving some bad advice that might serve somebody else's need. There could be possible loss of faith in some of you, or medical or professional or religion or some educational institution here. Okay, someone's very immature here. It seems like the truth is not as it seems. Well, however, don't be paranoid or imagine the problems or cheating or deception can cause divorce here. It's the end of a relationship or friendship for some of you. Yeah, because the relationship was off balance. Somebody was procrastinating, taking their time to step out in faith. The relationship was unbalanced. Someone was giving more than the other. Okay. For some of you, you're going through some bad debts or missed payments here. You're out of control financially for some of you. Tell me about this Hierophant reverse. Because you're dealing with a narcissist. Somebody who's very controlling, very manipulative here. Somebody could even have you in a third party. Someone's chatting you here. Somebody here could even be spying on you to chat about you. Let's see. This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yep. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus. They may even have this in the chart. But somebody here is out of control. Okay. Somebody here could indicate the person is very secretive, the very elusive man who's plotting against you here, fire sign. They're openly bigoted and narrow-minded. This man holds a grudge. He may be involved in a difficult moral decision here. You may lose your virtue or innocence or money through this man. So do not trust him with your heart or possessions here, fire signs. Okay? Don't trust them. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, female too. Strong Taurus. Because this person's a opinionated woman. They're volatile. They're changing mood. They're narrow-minded. They're bigoted. They're unforgiving attitude towards those who look down upon. Takes without giving. Gives only when something is to be gained. She has a strictly materialistic outlook on life. Be suspicious of this woman. So for the women, be suspicious of the men. And for the men, be suspicious of the women you're dealing with. Because there's going to be emotional upheaval here. Life seems unbearable for some of you, and there's going to be a separation from the one you love. There could be external events that are stressful and out of control. So you're having problems in work, you're having problems at home. There could be disappointment and heartache will pass in time for some of you. But there's conflicting emotions, make life interesting and ultimately lead to personal growth. Because everything's for a reason. Somebody's wearing a mask and there's going to be some secrets coming out regarding the third party, and somebody's going to be left out in the cold and going through financial difficulties here for fire signs. Pre-warned is pre-armed here. What all the messages do fire signs need to know? Let's take from the Queen of the Oracles. Yep. Some of you are going to be moving on from somebody who's wearing a mask. They're immature. You need to pay attention to the red flags here. Okay? Because some of you could be in a third party situation with somebody who's coming back from the past. Somebody here needs to use their initiative and their intuition here, because somebody's being manipulating. There's going to be some arguments or fights here. Could be to do with business for some of you. You got hunger. That's That's the wolf moon. And at the bottom, you've got gratitude. Some of you are in gratitude and grateful for what you've got. Okay, some of you need to make a new path. Some of you need to surrender. And some of you need to take your power back. And some of you need to be not so controlling or manipulative. That's what I hear for some of you. So I'm going to read hunger. And this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Feed the good and hope within. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. I recognize all that I hunger for. An old and wise Cherokee of the First Nations of US is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asks his grandfather, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone has two wolves within them. The first wolf gives darkness, despair, and hate and jealousy and sorrow. The second wolf gives light and hope and helpfulness and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do?" So that's a bit like the devil going on here, okay? Fighting within your hair fire signs, okay? Over your addiction, temptation, whatever, right? My small son, these two wolves will always fight, and they will fight within each person. You are no different, said the grandfather. But, said the boy, Grandfather, which wolf will win? And the grandfather answered, whichever wolf you feed. We must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us, fire signs. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitation upon these behaviors and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that will bring us more happiness. To ripple that happiness to others is part of why we are on this planet as humans. We must also recognize that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant or less brighter times. Yet we have built our resilience and self-trust for times like this, and we know we are both loved and protected. The cycle will soon turn less shadow and more bounty. Okay? So if you're hitting the bottom at the moment, the wheel's at the bottom, it's gonna turn. Okay? Some of you could be going through some bad luck right now, and some of you, the wheel will return. But for some of you right now, could be ending a marriage, a relationship, or open relationship. There seems to be a lot of arguments though, but there is a snake in the mist, and you can't trust them. Okay? And some of you, it's yourself. Some of you can't even trust yourself, because there's two wolves inside of you. Which one are you going to listen to? Okay? But for some of you, you've got haters around you. Just got stalkers. You need to release your ex. Okay? And some of you right now, I had to pull another card for some reason. Alright. Some of you right now, you need to be grateful. Okay? You need to be grateful. And for some of you, have courage. Ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you're guided here. Okay, fire signs. Bottom of the deck, you have quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next, fire signs. Okay? If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. I'm just going to pull a card from the Rebel deck, see what message comes out for you from there, and that will be the completion of your reading. Okay, this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What message do they need to know? Okay. You got dollar signs. Okay? It's telling you to make it rain. And some of you need to stop talking. You need to shut your mouth and just listen. Okay? And some of you need to put the fucking phone down. Your too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go and talk to a live person, some of you. And some of you, you've got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, you need to listen to that shit. Because some of you need to go within, because some of you are in full-blown denial. Some of you are laying down with snakes and don't even realize. Some of you are holding on to the snake, even though you know the relationship is over, but you're not letting go and letting God. Okay? For some of you right now, though, somebody is very sadistic and manipulative. Some of you, this could be you or it's somebody you're dealing with. Okay? But this person is unbalanced. Okay? They're very erratic with their mood swings. Okay? They cause a lot of conflict in the relationship. Somebody's self-sabotaging here as well. But it's telling you, pay attention to the red flags. Okay? Listen to your intuition. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. This is for fire signs. I send you love and light. Namaste.